How's it going, everyone? Welcome to I'm Zane Film Class. I'm your host, Zane. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about how it is to work with actors. Here are a few tips when working with actors. Tip number 1, always try to hold a table read. Before the cameras roll, gather the cast, sit around like a table or just put some chairs together and read through the script together. That's really important. It's not just about reading lines, it's about building chemistry and starting conversations about the story. For example, during a table read, you might find a line that might seem off or unnatural for you or the actor. So sometimes when we write things, it sounds good in our head, but when it's said out loud, you're like, I don't think that works. So that's your chance to tweak the dialogue or adjust the tone before you start shooting. The second tip is discuss the backstory. As a director, sit down with the actor or the actors and try to work on some character notes. Your actors need to know their characters beyond their page. Together you could build like their history, what motivates them, what fears they have, what they love, or what they hate. Here's an example. Let's say you have a character who's cold and distant. Maybe it's because they grew up moving around a lot, or maybe never forming any real friendships. Suddenly the icy attitude makes sense, and your character can play with that depth naturally. Tip number 3, give your actors the freedom in the scene. Let them express themselves as an actor. Yes, you can tell them how to act in that scene, but also give them some grace to showcase their skills. Some of the best moments from acting is them adding their own nuance. The way they glance or pause or even improvise a line. Think about all those iconic movies that were ad-libbed. In The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's clapping in the jail cell wasn't scripted, and now it's legendary. Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire, when he was doing that animated scene where he was reciting some of the lines, he actually ad-libbed that, and they had to shoot so many times because there was so many cuss words. There was different versions of Mrs. Doubtfire, and obviously we got the PG version. And there you have it, 4 tips on working with actors. They'll make your next project way smoother and more impactful. So just remember, take the time to sit down with your actors. Here's a quick recap. Hold table reads to build connections, dive into character backstories, give actors freedom to find the magic, and review takes together for constant improvement. Now, before we go, I want to give a really special shout out to Moments by Steve-O. His work is incredible. I've been watching his work for years. He's been such a great friend and photographer. I just love the way he captures fashion and does commercial work. Now he's getting into 3D rendering, which is awesome. And I do plan on working with him and collaborating on the shoot very soon, so look out for that. But shout out to my boy Steve. And if you liked the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And until next time, I'll see you next week.